So welcome to Gold Coast Tattoo and Piercing. This is our walkthrough. So we have the sign painted on the window for the shop. And as you can see, we have a piercing sign over here. Then as you step in, we walk into the tattoo lobby. Over here we have our facility permit mounted in where so everyone can see it. We have signage and flash books for people to look through and telling everybody that we take walk-ins and we don't take cash. Just general signs for the business aspect of things. And then this whole area is going to be for tattooing. And then under the counters behind it, we have just some t-shirts and some random things that are more for the tattoo side of things. A couple of cleaning products, some pens and pencils, gift certificates, waters for the clients. Back here is where we start getting into the area where the piercers are. We have a drawing area for the tattoo artists with all their printing material and everything. And then for piercing, we start out in here. Got the piercing lobby over here. We've got a couple of things, hanging, a little decoration. We've got our sign that says not to touch your jewelry up here. And then down here we have all of our jewelry. Companies that you see in here are Juniper, Neometal, Anatometal, and Chrysos currently. We've got our aftercare product in there, and then behind the counter over here we have our cleaning supplies, other little tools that we use for checkout stuff and keeping organized, and cups for the dirty jewelry if someone brings it in, things like that. A waiting area for the clients. And, we need to go through the drawers. Have just backup supplies in these drawers here. So I've got this drawer has just some backup jewelry and my pamphlets that I give out. Got just backup jewelry in the boxes, things that go into the case when I'm running low, or things that I just show to the client that they can purchase to go with their product. And then the pamphlets, that's the one drawer there. This is just some backup baggies and little containers, things like that. A couple of extra boxes in case I need a little extra storage space. And then these ones don't have a whole lot in them either. I've got a couple of pieces of jewelry in here. Some more baggies, some more gloves, some more cups. And then this one here is just some random little things that for artistic purposes and display purposes. That's our QR code for signing up. And then to the piercing room. In the piercing room, we have our trash can over next to our sink, so we can get everything. We have it foot operated. We have foot operated for the sink, single hand for the paper towels, motion censored for the soap. Our chair also is foot operated and hand operated, just in case we need to do some different things. We have the cabinets up here. I've got my Bloodborne on display here, different things like that. I've got my sterilization log here, which goes into this folder after I fill up. I've got, just invoices in folders and some extra supplies up in this cabinet. A little bit of random stuff, but mostly just the organization for the invoices and the sterile logs. This is just going to be my supply cabinet where I keep my markers and my needles and tapers, marking string, Q-tips, iodine, pads, lubricant, toothpicks, makeup pads, baggies, gauze over here, extra tapers, some more baggies and stuff up here, more needles and blanks, and in here I've got some jewelry. Got got a few sizes of librets in each of these ones. Got curves and circulars and barbells. Then we've got beads down here, rings, some hinge rings, larger gauge stuff. We're doing like genitals and all that. A couple of tools in these ones. A couple tools in here that go through the sterilization for use. And then over here it's just gloves and Statum supplies. Got the Statum here. And down here we have just some down here we have the autoclave bags, some backup soap, and just my exhaust for the water so that it's tucked away. And then this one has some more gloves and other supply backup. This one is CSR wrap and dental bibs. And then I've got some more CSR wrap, backup paper towels, and the Cavicide wipes. As a precursor as well, we do not reprocess any tools. We only pre-process, and then we either dispose of them in the sharps container, or that sometimes the client will get things that they can use. And then on to our other rooms. We have, this room was planned to be a second room. However, we are in the process of turning it into a lounge area so that we have a space away from everything to have lunch and things like that. We have a foot operated sink in here as well, because it was to be a piercing room. A foot operated trash can in here. And then these cabinets just have some storage stuff in it. We have some extra gloves in here. We have a few items in here that also, with a couple of things that were going to be used when we turn this into the break area as well. This one just has a couple of things in it. Nothing major in these other than just some backup storage. I think this one's actually empty. And then this one has paper towels and some like shop type like hanging things stuff in it. And then we have just some random little storage stuff in here. We have the bathroom over here. In here we just have a quick like push top trash can, single pull towels, hand pump here, and then we also have the sign for not touching your jewelry in here as well. Then we have a little storage area over here that is in the process of being shifted into that storage and break area, where we just have some extra flash, some extra supplies for the tattoo artist, and like trash bags and cleaning supplies, paper towels, toilet paper, and the fridge over here with a microwave. That's going to go into the break area. And then this area back here is storage, and the tattoo artists use it for reprocessing their things. There are distinct dirty area and clean area signs back here. We've got a little bit of extra storage back here, but it's again, we're in the process of moving things into that other room to store. Thanks for hanging out.